Hey guys, I realise it has been a hot minute since I've been on here. Ignore the really bad quality. The light is. Wait, let me turn some lights on. Um, but yeah, I just thought I'd do a really unedited, simple video. Um, Ultimately, I don't know, explaining what's going on with me at the moment, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's easy for us all. I mean, so many people say this. But it's easy for us all to just see the good online. And I think it's important to speak that sometimes life can be a bit crap. And to be honest, I've been loving my life for the past few months. Like I haven't been on here, and it's been really brilliant. But I just hit a bit of a wall today, and I've hit this a few times recently when you get stuck procrastinating and on your phone, and I think it's hard because I don't think anyone who's not in it, that's not our age, understands what it's like to have grown up with that phone and with that attachment, and it's wow, it's not embarrassing, but it feels bad. Like, why are we so stuck in that? And yeah, I just got completely stuck. Basically, did nothing this afternoon, and I think it's tricky. Like, I'll be so transparent. My college days are so ridiculously short. I'm in 3 days. I'm in Tuesday 8 till 3, so that's pretty long. But then Thursday and Friday 8 till 12, and like that's a blessing in some ways. Like, it's amazing that I have this much time, and it means I can go to the gym, it means I can do baking orders, it means I can do so much, and I've got so much more flexibility, and it's really brilliant, and I wouldn't change being at college any minute, because I love every day there. Like, it's just perfect. It's so good. But I think I would happily be in there 5 days a week, 8 till 3, and I think it's tricky to self-inflict. I think it's tricky for me because I define so much of my worth and life at the time on how productive I am, how well my day's gone, how much stuff I've gotten done. And I think for some people it's easier to sit back and think, oh, like, it's all right. I don't actually need to do anything. It's not the end of the world. I'll do it at some point, or and it doesn't really matter. But I define so much of me on how much I'm doing, and it's really hard. Like, it's a really good thing. It means I get so much stuff done in the grand scheme, but in the short term, it can feel so challenging when you can't get in that, and you're stuck on your phone, and you're in these loops. And like, I was happy. Yeah, I was really happy yesterday because I'd managed to be productive, and then today just hit the wall. But I was happy in the end because after about probably 4 hours of procrastinating and trying to do stuff, and I just know I've got so much to do. That's the annoying thing. I know I've got so much I want to do, but equally, there's very few things that I have to do. So there's very few things that like assignments that I need to submit, extra work I need to do, like homework, set work basically, or exams. I don't have any exams at college, and if I do, they're going fine. They're every couple of weeks. We get assessed every couple of weeks, but it's nothing like really hard. And because I love baking so much, I don't find it that hard. So, but I want to find that challenge again. Like, I realised how much I actually benefited last year in GCSEs from that extra push. And as much as it was hard at times, I really proved to myself that I could do it, and I think that gave me such reward, and almost made me hit a bit of a low in the summer because I was like, where's this goal gone? And yeah, ultimately, I've been trying to find that again, but it's just a lot harder when you don't have to, and when you've got your phone. And I think my time on my phone has increased so much since college because I'm only actually in college. Like, at school, I've never got my phone. That's like 6 hours, 5 days a week, where I just wouldn't be on it. Then I'd dance Friday night, I'd dance Saturday, and I'd often work Sunday. So, like, my weeks were so full, and I don't like but I had to go to all of them. I had to go to dance, had to go to school, had to go to work. Whereas I don't have to research for baking. I don't have to recipe develop. I don't have to post more for my baking social media. Like, it's challenging because I don't have to, but I know how badly I want to, and I know how badly I want such a secure career in this industry, and that's not going to come by me sitting on my arse and doing nothing. Like, and I feel like it's important that I invest the time in that. Ultimately, I had stuff I had to do today. Had to do. I didn't actually have to do them, but I have a singing exam coming up, so I did a lot of work on that. After, well, what I was going to go on to is that I hit that wall, and then I was really proud of myself because I managed to turn my phone off and go for a run, which, for those of you who don't know, I'm training for a half marathon in October, which is really nice because that is a goal that I can work towards, and it put me in such a good mood. Like, it flipped my afternoon, and it's such an easy thing to do to make you feel so much better, and I love every minute of it. Like, it's a mental battle, but your focus is only on that. You're not split, or in normal life your mind is in so many different places. You speak X amount, but there's so much more that you're thinking about, so many random stuff. I'm not saying you're like thinking you don't like this person as you're speaking to them, or like you thinking why are you doing that, or like I'm speaking about just everything. We live busy lives, and social media as well, that doesn't help with that because that's like constant stimulation. But yeah, it's really good to just be able to get away from that. And even the gym I really like, but between sets you're stuck on your phone again. Like, so excuse me, it's why I really like going to the sauna and the steam, and going for runs, because it's times that you're never going to be on your phone. You can't be on your phone. So yeah, I think that's ultimately what I found, is that the more I get out of it, and it's like you spend an hour away, suddenly you come back, you don't even want to go on your phone. I had dinner, I tidied up a bit, and then I've done singing work, and I've done my speech, and like little random stuff. But I think if I'm being realistic, I've still got that like quite a big part of me being like, oh Thea, like if only you could invest the time into your future. And I think because my plan isn't to go to uni, and that's not the direct route with the course I'm doing, I think that it's almost harder because you're putting that pressure on yourself from now, because you're thinking, maybe if you're doing A-levels, I don't know, I'm not doing A-levels, so I can't speak for them, but maybe if you are, it's a case of you've got 2 years at A-levels, then you're deciding uni, then you do uni for X amount of years, you don't even have to decide your job for years, whereas I'm in such a career narrow industry, like as in at college, education more than industry, but I want to go into that baking, and I know that, so I want to invest so much more time in it, because I know that I could, like, who's to say I can't be a private pastry chef or private chef. Even that's something that I've been exploring recently, all the options of doing some chefing stuff. But I'm rambling, really. I don't know what my point is. My point is to hopefully to inspire you to spend a couple of hours off your phone, because it can flipping consume you and destroy productivity and destroy your, I don't know how to put it, like your thought in your future, because you're so trapped in what you're doing then. You lack that thought of what's coming next, and it's like, yeah, I just think it's so much more important to spend time in reality and not in this false world we all live online, because it's not real. You see everything and it's all the best snippets. I mean, why can I chat? Because all on my Instagram is my best life, my best memories. All that's on here is the same. And even me speaking now, I'm speaking after coming off for a run, and like that being productive. And I've just been productive, so I am in a better mood. But yeah, I just think it's important to remember life is more than a device on your fingertips. And your life is yours. Like, don't waste it. I think there's something so powerful in that. Like, you have so much control over your life. And I probably more so have that control because I'm only in college 3 days. So I could literally, my week could be only that. That's what I do. I mean, ultimately, I have a job as well, so that's not what I actually can do. But in theory, 3 days at college, I mean, 2 half days and a full day at college, that could be my life. But how's that preparing me then for my future and for the goals that I have? Like, I want to go so far, and I know that, and I think it's so easy to lose that through time online, and suddenly you're not thinking like that anymore, and this gets in the way, and that gets in the way, and this is ultimately, unfortunately, the last thing on my list. All the stuff for my future. I've got the immediate stuff like this exam, my driving theory, learning to drive, work, baking orders that I'm organising and stuff. That's the immediate. I have to do that. But then there's so much more that I can do, and I can 1,000,000% do it with the time that I have. I have so much time. I work a lot, yes, but there's still hours and hours at the gym, running, that I can do as well. And I think I want to really make an effort to be able to say, like, to myself, look, put your phone down. It's like, don't take the easy option now for the sake of, well, not only the fact that I'm going to then be addicted for years more to my phone, but also for the fact that I don't want to lose the time that I have. Because how often am I going to be able to say, after these, well, it's like a year and a half now, if that, a year and a few months, how often after this am I going to be able to say that I had this much time? This is, and I know I'll look back and I think, you had so much time, why didn't you use it? Because it's such an opportunity. After next year, I'm going to be probably working insane hours, trying to move out, trying to build a life. And yes, I'm looking forward to that. And yes, I think that'd be amazing. But I can make those years so much better if I work harder now and I look more into that now. I just think it's, maybe I'm putting more pressure on myself because I know I'm not necessarily going down an easy route. Not that any route's easy, but I know that I haven't brought myself in the best position because I want to earn a good salary, I want to live a good life, and ultimately not going to uni, that is going to drop that down. But if you get to the top of the baking world, if I get to the top of the cooking world, then I can reach higher salaries. Like, with anything, you go high enough and you do. So I think that, yeah, I just don't want to regret losing this time. For me to look back and think that time was spent on your phone. Like, what a waste. When you had so much that you wanted to do, and I've got so much of that right attitude and that willingness, and I just want to pour myself into it. But yeah, so maybe I'll document a bit more of this journey of me investing that time into my future and different things that I'm doing when I'm not on my phone, because it's flipping important. Yeah. Love you guys.